Oh man, so welcome back to the Premier League, eh? Final result, Newcastle United 0, Spurs 2. Now, I can cope with a loss. You know, we've lost against a team that's finished second in the Premier League last season and a team that's looking to push on for the title again this season. I can handle that because, again, we've just come up from the Championship. Bearing in mind all of that stuff from the past, let's face facts, we're a newly promoted side. It's just the manner of the defeat. 2 injuries in the first half, 1 sending off which cost us dearly. That is what's the real kick in the teeth here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting lineup, you can see on screen here. Very, very strong lineup in my opinion. Elliott in goal, first choice goalkeeper. No qualms about that. Manquillo, right back, did okay, but again, at fault for both goals, let's face it. Again, apart from that, he had a decent game. Clark and Lejeune in the centre-half partnership. Lascelles, our club captain. Yes, the club captain on the bench. Not saying that's a bad thing. Not saying that why he's on the bench. I'm just putting it out there because I've seen something via John Cross from the Mirror saying John Joe Shelby's done himself out of being the captain. Well, he's not the captain. He was just captain for the day. So I just have to get that out there. Dummett at left back, who obviously went off injured, which we'll get into very shortly. Midfield, Richie one side, Atsu the other side. Atsu easily man of the match. Constant torment. Dangerous, pacey, direct, everything that you want in a winger. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And then Shelby and Hayden, I would say hold it down in the middle of the park, but yeah, Hayden, yes. Shelby, nah. Sorry, mate, you let us down. I'm gonna say that now. Up top, we had Perez just behind Gale. And then we're moving on to the Spurs lineup that you can see on screen now. I'm not gonna run through the whole thing, but notable mentions are obviously Kane, who's looking for his, I think his 100th goal. Or something along those lines, I don't know. Ali supporting him, Ericsson one side, you had Mercenary Sissoko in there as well, and obviously Ericsson and who else was there? Dembele, that was the other one as well, who's pulling in strings as well. One person I would like to mention as well from the Spurs line who looked very promising was Carl Walker-Peters. Funny enough, Carl Walker's replacement. I think he did very well and obviously got the man of the match to justify that as well. So, let's get into the game now. First half, I think we did very well. We matched them. We had our own couple of opportunities. Gale had an opportunity. I think Ericsson had 2 opportunities for them in the first half. Did very well. Obviously, the 2 injuries didn't help us at all. Dummett went off after half an hour. He was replaced by Lascelles, who came on. Clark shifted over to left back. And then obviously Lejeune got injured as well by that challenge by Harry Kane. Now, did Harry Kane even get a card for it? I think he got a yellow. I don't know, I'm still fuming. I'm sorry, I haven't watched it over that many times, so if I get it wrong, I apologise. But didn't get sent off, that's for sure. I know that's for sure. And John Joe Shelby, as idiotic as he was, again, it's got to be fair. Come on now. Come on now. Anyway, yeah. So Lejeune gets carted off. And obviously then we make another change as well. So Mbemba comes on for him. So reshuffled back 4, which goes into Mbemba, Lascelles, Mbemba, there we go. And then obviously Clark at left back as well. So pretty much totally, completely different defensive unit to what we started with. Anyway, so we go into half time, 0-0, looking all right. You know, Atsu's causing threats. Gale's getting an opportunity or 2. We'll grow into the game hopefully. Second half comes around, they come out pretty much all guns blazing. They had a very, very good opportunity through Harry Kane, ball lifted over the top. Harry Kane pretty much one-on-one with Elliott. Elliott makes a point-blank save, and we're still in it. Now, this incident here, oh my days, oh my days. I don't even think Shelby was actually in the initial incident. I'm sure it was Hayden who made the foul on Ali, and Ali's rolling around, making a meal of it. And then obviously Shelby wants to get the ball off him to get things ticking over quite quickly. In order to do so, not only does he try to get the ball, but he stamps on him. Now, initially, I didn't even see the stamp. And I'm thinking to myself, Ali's just making a meal of it. Seeing it back, and he's blatantly stood on him. Not harshly or anything to break his leg, but again, you've done it in front of the referee. What are you doing things like that for, bro? Seriously, 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 seriously. And obviously, referee's got no choice but to send him off. I know Toon fans, me included, are booing Ali, and he got stick after the game as well when he's coming out. But end of the day, I'm sure one of the Newcastle players would have done that as well. Stupid decision, and he's let us down. I know he's giving his apologies in the dressing rooms and yada yada yada, but again, this has happened a couple of times, man. I mean, even in the Notts Forest game, I know, you know, Lansbury made a meal of it and all the rest of it now, but he keeps getting himself in these sort of situations where he's running the risk of costing us a game, and it has cost us a game, because pretty much straight after that they go and score, and who scores? That man again, Dele Alli. You know, great loose ball in by Ericsson. Ali's there just to poke it home, not tracked by Manquillo, his marker. Lascelles is kind of ball watching as well and just throws a leg at it, and then they're 1-0 up as well. We tried to take it to them, but again, bearing in mind we've already made 2 substitutions, because obviously forced injuries. John Joe Shelvey's now off. So what have we got to really offer now? Because everything does go through Shelvey, let's be honest with you. They quickly get a second goal. Obviously, the tiki-taka around our penalty area is pretty much embarrassing, really, if I'm honest with you. Dembele gets it from deep. He then somehow finds Harry Kane, who does like a 1-2 with Dele Alli. Ball falls to Ben Davies, who's replacement for Danny Rose on the day. Obviously, Spurs are having their own issues, but we need to concentrate on our own. And he taps it over 2-0, and that's it, job done. I mean, yes, we tried to get into it again. I think Atsu hit the side netting, even made a substitution, taking off Gale for Marino, but game was done. You know, 11 versus 11, we might have had a go. We might have still lost, but at least we'd had a better opportunity to do something. We could have made even 2 positives, substitutions that we wanted to if we didn't get the injuries. But again, I feel like I'm making excuses now, seriously. And Mike Ashley was in attendance, he was watching. I'm hoping that he's seen it for himself now, that what he needs to do. Now, after, this is, bearing in mind, this is after not only the match, but obviously the press conference as well. Rafa's obviously said all the stuff that he said, and I'll play that in a second. But Mike Ashley's, obviously, he's come up with his talk direct thing with Sky, saying that he's ploughed in 250 million into the club, and that's it. Sorry, but I know I can't talk, I ain't got nowhere near 250 million, but to be honest with you, when you're running a Premier League club, 250 million nowadays doesn't even touch the sides. So what you need to do is just get up and go, seriously. Get your money back, whether it's that loan of what, 150 or however much it is, and just get up out of it, man, seriously, because I can't bear to watch this, man. I know it's the first game of the season, and you're like, oh no, it can't be. You know, we had a good performance, but we still need improving anyway, because again, we've been saying this during pre-season now. I've got Newcastle fans alike who've been saying the same thing. If Shelvey goes, who's there to take the mantle? And that was it. It was clear as day. We didn't really have anything else apart from Atsu. Anyway, so that's it. We lost 2-0. Shelvey's now going to be out for, I think, 3 games from what I hear, or he's not going to be back until the September the 10th or something along those lines. Basically, he's definitely missing the next one against Huddersfield. Probably be out for that Carabao Cup game as well. So again, we're not going to see him for a while. So we need to learn how to adapt without him, which is interesting, because when we've had to do before, i.e. when you had that Wolves incident last season, we didn't do too great. So again, we need to dip into this transfer market and go quickly. And from what the rumours are saying now are suggesting, we're either going to get Perez and Wilshere or both in the double swoop. So again, that might be the case of going forward from here anyway. That's it from me, man. Disappointed from Shelvey's point of view. Not disappointed in the performance 11 versus 11, don't get me wrong, but disappointed that, you know, Shelvey's still doing those childish things, and he's supposed to be leading by example. You know what I'm saying? He's our vice captain, if you like, definitely not club captain, because, you know, Lascelles has got to be the captain. If there's got to be someone else as captain, I'd have to say it'd probably be either Kieran Clark or maybe even Isaac Hayden, someone who's got a level head. Because again, we can't keep seeing this no more times, because let's face it, like, he's had the incident with Wolves, he's had the sending off against Nottingham Forest, he's had a couple other times where he's kind of made rash challenges and got away with this previous times before, but this is the time now that he's got found out, and I'm kind of glad in a way that he has, because he has got this side to him that doesn't need to be there, basically. Because even like the likes of Alan Shearer on Twitter's raging, other fans are raging, and I know he's got his bits of brilliance, don't get me wrong, but come on now, first game back, we don't need to be seeing that. I know fans will get behind him and still love him, but at the same time, he's got this side to him that he needs to get rid of, because we can't afford to waste in games like this, because we need every point that we need to stay in this division. Let's make no mistake about it. I know we played second place from last season, but another opportunity wasted to get points on the board as soon as possible. So I'm sure that's what Rafa Benitez is thinking about straight away. Get to that 40-point mark, and then we can think about getting to mid-table. Again, perfect opportunity at home, a home game wasted, first game of the season where everyone's buzzing, and lo and behold, we do something like this anyway. So there you have it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, keeping it tuned. See you soon anyway. See you, Huddersfield, Sunday. Bring it on, top of the table, eh? Top of the table clash with Huddersfield, oh gosh. Anyway, that's enough for me. Wrap it up.
How did you feel let down by Johnson Shelby?
It's not me, I think it's everyone. So we have been talking about that for a while. He knows that has made a mistake, he apologized, but still we lost the game. So also I would like to say that the tackle from behind of Harry Kane I think was worst, but the rules are the rules, and we pay for that.
Do you think that should have been a red card?
No, I say that is worse, because if you see, I have to change one player and then Dele Alli has nothing.
I mean, it did look like this is a challenge.
Yep. Very clear.
Is there any word on this year? Do those two injuries look bad?
No, we don't know. It's too early, but the main thing is we lost two players, and after we have to adapt everything, and to lose another one, it wasn't nice.
Do you think John Drew should have been sent off? Was it a red card?
What I say is that the rules are the rules, and we made a mistake, but we have to see, analyze everything.
Was it needless? What did you do? Are you angry with him?
We cannot change anything. Now we have to move forward and think about solutions.
Did he apologise to the full dressing room after the game?
Yes.